Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Build a City episode, I don't even know, probably like 78. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Let's get into a build that is going to be slightly less complicated than our last one. As you may have seen, the last one was us building a football stadium. If you haven't seen it, do check it out. But that was a bit all over the place, so I thought, well, we'll downscale it a bit and make something a little bit more simple. We'll go back to our roots of building like this style building. I just love this sort of style. But I've not planned this one too much. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong, not planning them. But these ones haven't really been planned and they've turned out pretty nice. We're doing something quite similar to this. In fact, probably just a similar but reversed thing. So we're going to do some brickwork in it and all that. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. We'll probably change things as they go along. All I have planned out is a few blocks I want to use. So we've got bricks, we've got mushroom, we've got pillar quartz, quartz slabs of course, smooth quartz, normal quartz, stone. That's not what I meant to pick up. Let me drop that. We've got the glass, the pane and the block of course. More brick for some reason. Got these little birch things and this as well. So I've also planned this out. So we're going to start out but I think let's just use the pillar quartz for now, for the bottom layer. I might change it later on, but you know how it goes. Anyway, let's start by going, let's go, well, I built this sort of marker on the floor, but I feel like I've built it out at an awkward sort of level, but let's start there. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks up. I'm sure that'll be fine. And we'll do 5 blocks up over here. And the gap in between this, if you are building it block by block, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you want 12 block gaps between that. And then we're going to leave a 6 block gap and do another 5 blocks up there. Yeah, that'll do for now, I think. Because this like the bottom bit will be a shop. I've not actually decided what it will be yet, so I might put it in the title if I decide halfway through the video. But yeah, we make everything up as we go along, so it's all good. Anyway, how are we looking for that? That looks alright. I think what I'll do as well is build another pillar here. I don't know if this is going to look good or not, to be honest. Then I'm going to grab some smooth quartz. Put that underneath. How's that looking? That looks alright. Just trying to build a bit of a shop window, to be honest. Let's do that there, and let's build behind that a nice wall of glass. Pretty simple, but we'll see. Well, we'll see. It might change. I'm not sure. But it looks okay for now. I think here as well at the end we'll put in some like bushes or trees and whatnot, so that's all good over here. I think here as well, well, we'll put a doorway in here, so I don't want to add too much detail on here just yet. I think I'll do the doorway last, which might be a bit weird, but yeah, I just want to build, basically the main part of the building is like the upper floors. The bottom bits are always changing, you know, because they're shops and whatnot. I'm just going to grab another block here, which is the stone brick, and I'm just going to brick the whole top of that bit off. Let's bring that back 2 blocks as well. You probably could have used, if you're doing this at home, you probably could have used stairs. That would look good as well. But I tell you why I'm not that bothered. It's because I want to put a canopy over, I think I want to put a little canopy over. Let's see, what colour should we have? Let's go for a green look. I think we'll make a green roof as well. Well, this sort of turquoisey green roof. So if we have a green canopy early on, that might sort of help stay in the theme. Although I don't think there's a similar green to that. What even is this? Copper. Yeah, I want to use that copper. Don't think there's a one that would work so well. I guess we could use actual copper for the canopy, although that might look weird. Okay, look, we'll just use, for now, we'll just use some normal, actually, let's just use light blue. I keep changing my mind, don't I? Right, let's go out like this. Pretty simple design for a canopy. In fact, we should probably alternate this as well. So let's grab us some probably white or grey. Let's go for the white. Let's go like that, and then alternate this along. You can do it like one block of white, one block of blue, but I'm doing it 2 blocks alternating, just because this building is kind of thick. There we go. How's that looking? That's looking alright. In fact, I'll tell you what I do want to do. Let me get rid of that little bit. I'm actually going to bring this front bit out, I think. I'm going to bring that one out here, that one out here, and bring all of this forward one. There you go. Obviously, you don't have to do this, but I feel like might add a bit of depth to the build. Yeah, let's worry about that bit last. Then we won't worry about that just now. That doorway, we'll come back to that in a little bit. Right, now where do we want to go from this? Now we're going to go. Let's go for. Well, we want to put up a pillar quartz, maybe. Should we put up a pillar quartz, or should we do something else? In fact, I did mark out where I wanted the windows to go, so I think if we had, imagine that's quartz. Let me just work this out. Then we'll have window there, window there, window there, and then quartz. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Okay. Now you can sort of see that I just did that as a little bit of a to mark out sort of where I would be building. So that's all good. Let's actually use, instead of the pillar quartz. Actually, no, I was going to say we'll use staircase, but no, we will use the pillar quartz. Pillar quartz is cool. Let's bring this all the way up to, I don't know what height, but let's just bring it up to a reasonable height, and oh, I'll make sure that's in line actually. So that'll be actually back here. Interesting. Okay, no, right, don't worry about that. Right, let's bring that up to a similar sort of height. We might shorten it, we might make it bigger. Let's just see how we get on. Now, it's going to be full of litter down here. Let's get the brick block, and we're going to swap out these stone bits. In fact, let me just get rid of all of that, because we don't need that now. Oops, there we go. Right, let's fill this in with stone. Let's do 2 layers like that. And then, in fact, no, we'll do what we did originally. We'll go like that. There you go. Then there's room for some windows. So we're going to do the standard sort of window shape, a 2x3 on the old windows. I think we'll make this first layer of windows not overly detailed. We'll make it pretty simple. Yeah, let's just go for very simple window design, and we're going to make them a little bit more. Oops, can't do this. We're going to make them a little bit more detailed as we go further up the build. But for now, I think we're just going to keep them very simple. So I'm just filling these in as well with the glass pane. Now remember, some of these buildings do look a bit funny until you put a back on them, because you can see right through the windows and stuff. So it does look weird sometimes. Right, okay, that looks fine for now. Now let's separate off this top bit. Let's go for, let's go half slab there, half slab there, half slab here, and you'll see what I'll do in just a minute. We might need to build this brick up so we can build off it. Okay, then we're going to do the upside down steps. Oops, not like that. We're going to go upside down steps like that, which makes a little bit of a pattern on the brick. Well, dividing the brickwork off. There we go, like that. And I think that looks quite nice. I think maybe on these bits where the loop, not the loop, sorry, the arches are, we'll get rid of the brick and put in mushroom. Then we can see where our second floor colour begins to take place. There we go. Yeah, that looks quite nice. I'm liking the look of that already. Okay, now let's go and build in some more windows. So let's leave the same sort of gap. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Well, what was that? 2 by 3. And then should we go for... Let's grab this block. I wasn't going to use this originally, but let's see what this looks like. So we got like that, and then we could go like this for the window. Or is that a little bit small? I suppose we could still use the quartz here. If we went like that, sort of looks like a gingerbread house. And I just want to use this block, you see, because I haven't used it anywhere else down here. So I don't want the buildings to look too similar. I mean, I want them to sort of fit in. So that is why I'm using sort of a similar tone. They're all sort of brownish earth tones or sandy colour. Anyway, let's continue with this. Like I say, making it up as I'm going along. So, you know, bear with me, people. Bear with me. You know what I'm like. I often change my designs, so you've got to be ready for that. Right, let's fill this up. And I guess what we can do is a little technique that I see a lot of people doing recently. Well, not recently, but it's been around for ages, and it does look quite good, is if you use... let's first of all, let's pop in either that there. Let's see what this looks like from the front. Does that look okay? Yeah, that looks alright. What I was going to say is we can use this, so we can get the iron trapdoor and then put it sort of like midway through, and it sort of looks like I don't know, it just gives some sort of impression to the thing. I don't know if you could put it somewhere else maybe and it would look better. What about if I did that? How does that look? I think I looked the way it looked before. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose it just adds that extra layer of detail to the build, and yeah, I'm liking it. Right, okay. So pretty simply, I guess we can go ahead and build up, well, pretty much another layer of that. Let's go for, actually, yeah, let's dig out these bits where we're going to put the window. And then what was it? 1, 2, I can't remember the window size now. So it's 4 blocks up actually. So it's 4 blocks up like that. And then of course that's going to come all the way across. Let's fill these bits in of the wall. And I'll speed up when I do the rest of the wall, like the other 3 walls, because they'll just be very low in detail. Pretty much plain sides. Anyway, look, we're being quite productive so far. I mean, I didn't have a schedule, but if I did, I assume we're on schedule. You know, we're going to plan. Not like the football stadium. I just had no idea what I was doing with it, really. Anyway, you can. I feel like you can come up with some great, well, probably some better versions of this if you use different colours and all sorts. So do go ahead and experiment with all of that good stuff. How's that looking? Do you know what? I think that looks great so far. Let's go and start with the... Well, we're going to try and build like a roof to it. So let's go do something like this maybe. And then if we grab this, how's this going to look? I mean, I don't want it to look too... what don't I want it to look like? I don't even know. Right, now let's try something else. That design looks too like, it looks like there's too many big gaps. Let's try a bit in the corner here, and then one there, one there. Or does that look really weird? What about if I then went like that and that? Oops. Got rid of the one I wanted to keep. Not sure about this design, guys. I'm not sure. Right, let's see if we do anything like this. It helps. God, it really does look like a sort of gingerbread house, doesn't it? Alright, let's try. Here we go. If we do in these brown gaps, we do it so it looks like there's almost arches. Oh, there you go. That works. Why did I not do that in the first place? That would have worked great in the first place. And then I guess we can go like this, and then even like this, maybe. Just want to add as many sort of details in there as possible. Right, that's great. Now we can go and add in the roof, which will be a slanted roof. So, did I want to go with this? That is the question. Waxed, weathered, copper stairs, whatever they're called. Copper, cut copper. God, it's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? Right, let's see. Let's go with the flow and just see what we can come up with. So we're going to go a line of that. I might add a window onto this roof. I'm not sure. We'll see how we get on. Let's grab another layer of stairs there as well. I think that looks alright. I'm starting to like it. It's quite a European style building, isn't it? Let's chop those down a second and see if we can make this just a little bit more neat and tidy, maybe. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I think that'll be alright. Might need to just change that. Clashes with the building slightly, but that'll be fine. Do something like that. How's that look? Actually, I know what we can do. Instead of that, let's go. Oops. Hold on a second. In fact, yeah, get rid of this top bit. And then we'll grab some stairs and go all the way along. So it gives almost this like jagged teeth looking style. There you go, like that. And then if we put a thing on top, how's that look? I quite like that. I mean, it does look quite chunky, but I suppose from down here it looks a bit better. Alright, great. Now we need to build the bit that's next to it as well. So the job isn't done just yet. Let's go with right, we're going to change this design actually, because or else it's going to look a little bit weird. Alright, that's all in line. Okay, we're going to bring another layer of pillar there. Would that look right? I'm not even sure, to be honest. Maybe if we just get rid of this. Hang on, I'm just going to experiment here with the design. Get rid of this. Alright, let's see what happens if we go like this. This is a little bay window design I liked, so that's 6 blocks. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, and then put that there. That can bring us all the way back up to that height. And then if we build like sort of a protruding bit out here. So obviously I'm going to ignore this bottom bit because I don't know what I'm going to do with the whole doorway and stuff. I'll do that last because I want it to match whatever the upstairs looks like. So let's just fill this in with bricks. Like I say, we will be changing that, so don't pay too much attention to that. I'm just going to mark that off there as well so we know where that bit stops. Right, okay. I mean, does that look okay even? The way it bulges out like that? It'll be fine, it'll be fine. I've just got to have confidence in the design. Right, let's go up to this level. I guess we're just going to leave for this bit just a small gap here. And again, let's do a pretty simple design for this first layer of windows. There we go, smash that bit there. And fill that in. Same sort of design, just got a bit of a balcony coming out here. maybe we can add some sort of, I don't know, design flair to this part. What would that look like? Well, let's leave it for now, and then we can come back to it if we feel it needs a little bit of something. So we're going to grab these upside down stairs, put them again like that, so it matches that similar design. That's got to come round to about there. There we go. How's that look? I mean, it does work in line with it, so that's all good. Right, then we can get rid of these bits. Grab our mushroom block back, like so. Let's do a layer of mushroom. Right, now we're all good and we're all on the same level. Now, what I wanted to do is make this like bay window design. So the way I want to do that is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think it was 3 anyway. 3 there, and then we want to set it back 1 over here. Oops, I've got rid of some of the mushroom. Don't do that. And then set it back 1 on that side. There we go. Then what did I do? Then we'll do a layer of this above. So let's grab, well, we can just put quartz blocks on top. Grab our stairs, and we'll go upside down, just like that. And I think I was going to do upside down like around here, but I feel like that might look a little bit too heavy and it sort of covers up too much of the mushroom block. So I might go for just something like that instead. I think that might look a little bit better. Then we can still see some of the brown coming through, and then build that up over here, this over this side, and then let's just cover the top in the brick as well, or the mushroom, sorry, as well. How does that look? I mean, it's in line with the rest of the building, so that's all good. Let's grab this, because I was going to put that on. How does that look? I mean, it's different, but I do like it, I think. I like it. Then all I want to do, pretty much, there, is build another layer of it. So I know these bits come up, like that. And then what's the next thing we got to do? I guess then we build 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oops, I missed one there. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. How's that looking? Does that spill over a little bit? Oh, I think that spills over there. Then fill that in like that. I feel like I'm doing this wrong, but that's fine. How's that? I think that's all good. And then, yes, and this is where we put blocks on top, like so. Then we're going to grab our upside down stairs, put these on the front, grab our fence, which obviously a little optional extra, but it adds a little bit more depth to it, a bit more texture to the build. That's looking all good. Then we're going to put the mushroom block on top of that as well. How's that? I think that's... Oops, I think I've missed one there. There we go. I think that's all good like that. Right, then we can... then I think it would be a good idea to get our normal quartz block. Where is our normal quartz anyway? Here we go. Because I keep using the slabs instead. Right, we're going to go bing, bong, and bong. Bring that up. That's looking pretty good to me so far. Then let's try putting a little bit like that. Let's grab a half slab as well. How's that look? Or does that look too much? Actually, yes, that does look a little bit too much. Let's swap it out like that. And then get these. Bring those on the front, I think. Yeah, we'll do it like that as well. Is that symmetrical? Yeah, there you go. Look, that's symmetrical. That's looking pretty good to me. And then we are going to build up the rest of the roof. So I think we'll go Let's build like this white bit. Let's build that over here. So it goes pillar and then stairs. Actually, does it go stairs all the way to the top from there? I think it might do. There we go. And then I think we can come back round and do these. What's this called? Copper. See, I'm still not up to date on all the new blocks, to be honest. So I'm going to bring that round like that. So it's going to be a bit of a... Oops, my battery's died. Sorry about that. It's going to be a bit of a... not a cone design, but you know what I'm sort of talking about, the way it sort of pitches up. In fact, I might get rid of that block and that block, build that up, and then have this coming around. Oops, no, that's got to face the front. How's that looking? Oh, maybe I should get rid of these corner bits. This is what I mean about changing my mind. It's difficult to work out what it will look like unless you build it, you know, you actually build it before, but that's no fun. So let's build that on a corner, that on a corner, and bring it so it links around to this. And this side links around to the quartz on that side. And if I can place this right, we want to place it in the bottom section. Bring that there. Bring that one there. We've got to just link it round so it links up with the edge of the copper. Right, how do we do that? Hang on. Let's build it there. And there. And then we can just grab some blocks to level that off. And we can do the rest of that little design. And there you have it, really. That is... it's quite like a Victorian building. Obviously, let's do that front bit in just a second. And I'll tell you what, we'll build like a chimney. Maybe if we put the chimney here, or would it be? Actually, I suppose we should probably make it like, you know what I'm trying to do. Hold on, I want to try and make it like that. I know it looks a little bit odd, but just ignore it. Just ignore it. Right, there we go. So we got that, and then we want to build a nice tall chimney to go with that Victorian type theme that we got going on. I guess we can make it pretty simple. Just pop that on top. Yeah, that's actually looking really good. Right, let's do the doorway entrance. I don't think it has to be anything too special, to be quite honest with you. Let's see. Let's go for quartz out there. Like that. How's that? Let's go for quartz like this. Grab our slab. Bring it around. Let's get one of these. Put these upside down stairs, that is. Wait, what happens if we go like this, I wonder? Would this look good at all? No, it would not. Right, yeah, this is where I could have planned it better. Let's get rid of these. I guess that doesn't look too great. How's that? I mean, we can do a pretty simple design. Depends really if this would be the entrance to the shop or just like to apartments, really, I suppose, as well. There you go, that's our doorway. It took me a minute to actually work out what I wanted to do with it, but there you go. I guess you can pause that. It's pretty simple, nothing too fancy. In fact, tell you what I do want to do. Let's grab one of these buttons. Oops. Let's grab one of these buttons. Put one there, one there, one there, and one there. Let's put one there as well. In fact, we can probably put buttons all over this place. I was going to say all over the shop. Would make sense. There you go. Might make a little bit more of a detailed design. There you go, that looks quite good. Now you can always put in some weathering. This is what I was thinking about whilst I was doing this. Let's see, what bricks could we use? Now I've got a load of blocks here which you can use for a bit of like, almost as if the building's not wearing away, but you know what I mean, like sort of got patches that are a bit exposed. In fact, you could probably use, I didn't think of this really, but you could actually use brick itself to show like where areas of the building are starting to need maybe a new coating of whatever it's built out of. You know, just little bits, not overdoing it, of course, because you don't want to distract away from any of the original design. But little bits, you know, corners and stuff where, you know, maybe things aren't as strong, can work to just show a little bit of age to the building as well. But I think it looks great, to be honest. It turned out a hell of a lot better than I expected. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change, well, I'm going to do the back and then show you the view once the back is done and any little details as well. And this is the finished product. As you can see, same sort of thing. The only thing I think I changed was the front, just added in a little doorway. I think that's about it. And I did the side of the building, which is just completely plain basically, and the back that's plain as well, because I might add some more stuff, or well, you don't know really what I'm going to add yet, so you never know till we get around to it. Maybe I'll add like a little car park in next to it or something like that, but you guys can always help me with that in the comment section or in live streams. Also, I did add a little bit of ivy on the side just to blend these buildings together here. But I feel like this building turned out really well and a lot better than I expected. Anyway, thank you for watching, people. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe, all that, you know the drill. See you later.